Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr.Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the polynomial inequality and the rational inequality. So, an inequality, we have a polynomial, so it is more than or equal. If it is equal, so we will solve this one by quadratic formula or by factoring. But it is given as a more than or equal, less than or equal. So, whatever it may be the values, we will do it that one. So is the same rule, we will do it. First we will factorize this part. What is the factor here? X plus 2, x plus 3. So this is the part here. So if I put it equals 0, so you will get the critical value x equal minus 2, x equal minus 3. So this we call it as a critical value. For that one, we have to draw the sign diagram. So the sign diagram is given by the sign diagram plus infinity to minus infinity, and here you will have minus 3 and minus 2. Now if you see this one, what is the sign here we will have? So it is the x coefficient, it is plus. Here the x coefficient is plus. So plus into plus, therefore it start with the plus. So always here I start with the multiplying the coefficient of x. After that opposite sign. What is the opposite sign here? Minus. After that it is plus. So this is alternate plus or minus. But the first value is depend upon this the sign. So if it is minus, I start with the minus. Since it is a plus, plus into plus plus, therefore it is plus. So what I need here, so it is more than or equal. So more than or equal means as a positive. So therefore we will have a two interval. What are the interval? What are the interval? The solution is here minus infinity to minus 3. Since it is not equal, it is open, so it is open. Union minus 2 comma plus infinity. So this is the answer. Suppose if the same question is asking more than or equal, what happened? Let us check. Suppose if the same question is more than plus 5x plus 6 more than or equal 0, what is the solution? If it is x plus x square plus 5x plus 6 less than 0, what is the solution? X square plus 5x plus 6 less than or equal 0, what is the solution? Now here we will take the same thing but it is equal, therefore I will take only close. So here minus infinity minus 3 close union minus 2 comma minus plus infinity. Why it is close? Because of more than or equal, that's why it is closed. So in the last problem it is given more than, that's why it is open. Now similarly the next one, here we will have less than. What is the less than part? You have a less than part, only one part, that is negative. What is the negative? Minus 3 to 2. So minus 3 to 2, since it is not equal, therefore both are open. Suppose if it is less than or equal, it is closed. So all the different cases we have discussed in only one problem. So this is the note. Suppose if it is given the question, you have to write it this one. The answer complete for this question is up to this one. Suppose if it is more than or equal, what is the solution? Less than, what is the solution? Less than or equal, what is the solution? So it's the same story we have to repeat and again and again. Now here, so before that I have to make it this one as a equal 0. So what is this one? X square minus 7x minus it becomes plus 18 less than or equal 0. So if you factorize, this is what you have, x factorize. I think maybe the question is here you have a plus. So if it is plus, so what should be the value? If you bring it here, it become minus. Now what are the factoring here? X minus 9 and x plus 2. So if you multiply, it is minus 18. If you add, you will get minus 7. This is the correct factoring. So I have to get it less than or equal 0. What is the critical value? X equal 9. X equal minus 2. Now draw the sign diagram. So this is, we call it a sign diagram. Plus infinity minus infinity. Here it will be minus 2 and here it will be plus 9. Now I start the sign. What is the sign here? The coefficient of x, which is positive. Here coefficient of x positive. Plus into plus, which is plus. So after that alternate sign. It become minus, it become plus. Now, if you see this one, I need only the negative part. So less than or equal. What is the less than or equal? This is the interval. You will find it less than or equal. So what is the region here? You have minus 2 comma 9. Minus 2 comma 9 is the less than or equal. By it is equal, that's why it is closed. If it is less than, strictly less than, we will say open. Now we will solve two more problems here. So is the same rule. We have to factorize. So here it is a factoring. It is a special factoring. X minus 3, x plus 3 more than or equal 0. Then the critical value x equal 3, x equal minus 3. Now the sign diagram gives plus infinity to minus infinity, and here it is minus 3 and here it is plus 3. Now see the sign, it becomes plus plus. So plus into plus plus. After that, alternate sign minus, here plus. So what I need, I need here more than or equal. More than or equal is two intervals you will have. So it is this one and this one. So I will write it the solution here. Minus infinity minus 3 closed. Why? It is given more than or equal. Union closed 3 comma plus infinity. So that's it. Now the next question here, we will have 4 minus x square less than 0. So I will go with the factoring. 2 minus x, 2 plus x is less than 0. If you find the critical value, 2x minus 0, 2 plus x equals 0. So x is equal plus 2, x is equal minus 2. Now the sign diagram gives plus infinity minus infinity, and here it will be minus 2 and here it will be plus 2. Now see the sign here, minus. The coefficient of x is minus here. The coefficient of x is plus here. So plus into minus, so it becomes minus. Therefore, the starting will be minus. Alternate sign means it becomes plus, again minus. But what I need here, I need here less than or equal. Less than, you will have a two interval. What are they? Minus infinity to minus 2 and 2 to plus infinity. So I will write it the solution minus 2 comma minus infinity to minus 2. Since it is not equal, therefore it is open. Union 2 open comma plus infinity. That's it. Now the next one, you have the rational inequality. So rational inequality, you will have a P over Q. This is a rational function, fraction. So in the same sense, you have a equal. So therefore, it is a inequality. Suppose if you have a P over Q is equal 0, this is a rational expression. You will solve, how will you simplify this part? But it is inequality. So how will you do this one? And what is the general condition? Q should not be equal 0. In all the cases, you will find it. So Q should not be equal 0. Is the easy thing we can do. Just put it the numerator equals 0 and it should be 0 here. When you have a 0 here, I will put it x minus 5 equals 0, x plus 4 equals 0. So this is the critical value, x equal 5, x equal minus 4. Now the sign diagram, plus infinity to minus infinity. So here we will have minus 4 and here it is plus 5. Now the time for the sign. What is the sign here? The sign of x in the numerator, which is positive. The sign of x in the denominator, which is positive. Plus into plus, start with the plus. Then opposite sign, minus, and here plus. What I need? I need here more than or equal, more than, bus. So only more than. Therefore it is two interval we have more than, that is plus, we have two things. So what are the interval here? Minus infinity, minus 4, open. Why open? It is not given equal. So union, open 5 comma infinity. That's it. Similarly, the next one, we will have to put it, since it is 0 here, I will just put it equals 0. So x plus 1 0, 2 minus x equals 0. Then x is equal minus 1, x is equal plus 2. So this is the critical value. Now the time for the sign diagram. So minus infinity to plus infinity, this is minus 1, and here you will have a plus 2. Now if you see the sign of the value, the sign, what is the sign here? It becomes plus. So this is plus, but this one is minus. So if this one is minus, see here, so therefore it is plus into minus, it is minus, plus into minus, which is minus. So starting will be minus, starting will be minus, therefore alternate sign, it become plus, then it is minus. Now I will take only the negative part, because as per the question I need less than or equal. Less than or equal, we will have a two solution, two interval. So I write it, this part is equal minus infinity minus 1. This is open. Union 2 comma infinity. So this is the interval. But so as per this rule, I have to write it, it is closed. But when you see this part, when you see this one, when I substitute 2, when I substitute 2, the inequality is undefined. That's why even though if it is equal is there, since the 2 is in the denominator, I have to put it always open, because this condition will fail. P over Q, Q not equal 0 will be fail. So that's why even though if it is equal, I make it open. Why? Because the 2 is in the denominator. 2 is in the denominator. That's why it is open. That's why it is open. Now we will have the two more questions here. So which is not equals. So it is not equals to 0. So I have to make it 0. How will you make this 0? 2x minus 5 over x minus 4. If you move it 1 here, it becomes minus 1 more than or equals 0. So this is the same thing what we studied in our rational expression. Just simplify. X minus 4 cross multiply 2x minus 5. When you multiply minus 1, it becomes minus x plus 4 more than or equal 0. So now if you add x, this is x with the x and number with the number, so it becomes minus 1 over x minus 4 more than or equal 0. Now is it in the regular format? So I will put it equal 0. So what is the critical region? So x is equal 1, x is equal 4. So this is the two critical region. Now I will draw the sign diagram. Plus infinity minus infinity. Here you will have 1 and here it will be 4. Now the sign, you have to see the sign of this one. Forgot about this part. So just you have to see this one after making 0. So what is the sign here? It is plus plus. So starting will be plus. Starting will be plus. After that it is minus plus. I need more than. So therefore it is more than. So you will have a two interval. What are they? So therefore it is minus infinity plus 1 and then union 4 comma infinity. Which one is closed? Which one is open? Since it is given as here more than or equal, therefore I will put it, this part is closed, but I will not put it this one closed. Why? Because it is in the denominator, since this one is open. Similarly, the last problem of this topic, which is less than 2 is given, I have to make this one as equal 0. How will you make? Bring it here. So x minus 5 over x minus 4 minus 2 less than 0 and here over 1. Now if you simplify, so x minus 4 cross multiply, you will get x minus 5, multiply the minus 2 to this term, minus 2x, minus of minus plus 4 into 2, which is 8. So 4 into 2, 8. Now simplify this one, you will get minus x plus 3 over x minus 4 less than, strictly less than 0. When you put it this numerator 0, x plus 3 equals 0, x minus 4 equal 0. So here you will get x equal 4 is a critical value. X is equal 3 as a critical value here. Now I have to draw the sign diagram for this inequality. Plus infinity to minus infinity, x will be 3 here, x will be 4 here. Now if you see the sign of this part, here the x is negative and x is positive here. When you multiply, the starting will be the minus. After that you have to change. It is plus. Here it is minus. Now when you see this one, what I need only less than, you will have a 2 in interval. It is this part and this part. But luckily it is what? Less than, not equal. Therefore, minus infinity to 3 open, union 4 comma infinity. So this was the last problem. You can find it the PDF file in the description box. Thank you.